What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread, ghostpicksats.com, coming to you for Friday, June the 7th, and favorite day of the week to bet sports, guys. Let's do a quick recap, got a little announcement to make, and then we'll get you on a free play or two. Yesterday, free play, gave out another top tier for absolutely free. Yankees, huge top tier play, run line, easy blowout. I gave you the reasons why. I gave you my thoughts on Hap. I gave you my thoughts on a bounce back and how I did not think the Yankees had a chance to get swept by the reeling Blue Jays. But it's baseball. Anything can happen. But it was an easy win. The loss that we took yesterday was on the Houston Astros, which played, a good game. And, they're late. 7-7, guys. Come on. You guys are better than that against the fucking Mariners. But it is what it is. We did take that loss, but we also had the Twins and Cleveland going up against each other, and we had the Twins as a small underdog coming through as a nice winner. And so that was good. Then we had the Yankees, obviously, like I said. And overall, we had a good day because we actually got to cash in on another top tier play, which was the St. Louis Cardinals from the day before. The day before, on Wednesday, we had St. Louis as a top tier play on a low money line. And obviously the game got postponed because of a rainout, and told all the players that are with me we kept the bet, and it was still a top tier play, still the same as everything as it was, because it was getting played the very next day with the same pitchers, so on and so forth. And so we got to cash in on that as well. Nice win over the Reds. So we got to cash in on two top tier plays yesterday. One gets credited to Wednesday's card. The other one obviously gets credited to yesterday's. So overall, a good day. Something, very happy with. Another day of profit, which is what it's all about. Doesn't necessarily, doesn't really matter how much you necessarily win and lose. We do a lot more winning than losing, obviously, but it's all about turning profit every day. Every single day. What other investment do you know that you can literally do zero work and wake up every morning with more money in your pocket than what you went to sleep with? I don't know of any. The stock market, but that's a crapshoot at best. How much money do you have to make or how much money do you have to invest to make $100, to make 1,000, to make 10,000, to make 50,000? This is residual income, guys. Get on board. Okay, so announcement. I have a big top tier play today. Was gonna red alert it, but I'm gonna try something different. I'm just gonna put it on my day card as my top tier play because I'm giving it to all my clients, obviously. So for each one of you that are on my packages, for the love of God, don't ask me what play it is. It's the top tier play. All right, guys, it is the top tier play. That is the big play. But what it's going to allow me to do, because, obviously anything has a chance to lose. We lost our last red alert. No hiding behind it. But our top tiers are absolutely on fire. But this rated higher than a top tier play. And I love the pitching matchup. I love everything about this game. I love where it's being played. I love the pitching matchup. I love the bullpen situation. I love the batting order that these teams have had over the last week. I love it all. I really like this game. But because people are so quick to jump on if a play loses and go, what are you going to give me? What are you going to give me? What are you going to give me? Just buy the weekender package. $99, and you get a play that we would normally sell for $50 by itself. And you're going to get today, tomorrow, and Sunday. All plays, all premium, all top tier. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just get the day card, because we're going to have multiple plays. We're probably going to have 4 plays today. From what I'm, obviously what I'm seeing right now and what we've kind of zoned in on and locked in on, I'm going to make a couple of phone calls regarding weather and some things that happened last night that... Not injury related or anything, nothing like that, but just some little tidbits that I got last night that may change some batting orders and potentially even a starting lineup. So before I pull the trigger on, all of these games, I need to make a phone call and check in on a couple of things to make sure that everything's in place. But big top tier play, guys. Big top tier play. You can buy the day package. You can get all the plays that I have today, including that one. That'll obviously be labeled the top tier play. Or you can buy the weekender package, get 3 days of plays for $100. You can't beat that. I mean, you're saving money as it is, and you'll get to play. So for all of my clients, you will get the play as the top tier play, and that is the big play for today. Just trying something new. Instead of labeling it a red alert and charging $50 for the play by itself, I'm gonna do you guys a favor and sell it to you just within the weekender package or within the day's card, and have it as the top tier play, obviously, so that way you know which one it is. And we're gonna go out there and cash that ticket, and you also get incentives on the back end, other plays. If you want the weekender package, you get 3 days of them. Don't miss out on this, guys. Easy money to be made. Let's jump into, contest. The contest we have. We're only going to have one winner because only one person got it right. There were a couple of people that I couldn't even understand what they were saying in the comments because they would just abbreviate a name, and there was a few people that listed 2 or 3 different people as if that counts. It's one person, guys, as to who's going to score the first goal. Piercy Stewart put in there a prediction for the Bruins and for the Blues. I'm going to accept that, even though I only wanted one guess. I'm going to accept it because you were the only one that guessed it correctly, and saying that Ryan O'Reilly would be the one to score the first goal. And let me confirm that. I'm pretty sure that's who scored the first goal when I was watching it last night. But yeah, Ryan O'Reilly scored the first goal. You were the only one that guessed Ryan O'Reilly. So Piercy Stewart, send me an email, chase.ghostpicksats@gmail.com. Let me verify that it's you, and I'll get you on a free week, and you'll be getting the big top play for absolutely free, 7 days. So make sure you send me an email. Send it to me as quickly as you see this. That way I can go ahead and get you on plays, let you know how we do things if you've never been with us before, and we'll get on some winning. And you can take your money, you can enjoy it, you can invest in a longer term package, and we'll keep you going. So let's get into a free play or two. One of them, first one, Milwaukee Brewers. Let me check this line. Okay, Milwaukee Brewers facing off against the Pirates. Now, heavy line, -250. Whew. High line. And the Brewers they've shown some signs of weaknesses and shown some signs of struggle over the past couple of weeks. Again, I've said since the beginning of the season, I don't think the Pirates are a good team. Yeah, I know that they're 30-31. They're almost at a 500, record, but I just do not think the Pirates are a good team. I really think post All-Star break, this team's going to start to tank, kind of like Seattle did. Not to that extent, but I think they're going to start tanking. I just don't think they're a good. I don't think they're a good team. And Davis is not a good pitcher. Now, he's sitting at an ERA a little over 9 right now. Is that accurate? No, but he gives up the long ball. That's a problem, especially when you're playing at Miller Park. Been decent weather there. They've been opening the roof up. Obviously, it's an 8 o'clock game, so I don't know what they'll do there, but it's still supposed to be decent weather, so they'll probably have the roof open. Been a lot of really good weather in the Midwest here over the past 7 days, and balls have been flying out of there. Yelich is back. He bombed one the other day. Was it yesterday that he smacked one out in the first inning? Against a very, very good pitcher. Davis is not a good pitcher. I think that his ERA scares a lot of people, but it's not that he's that bad. It's that he tends to give up the long ball, and that's not good when you're going up against a team like the Brewers, who have hitters like a Christian Yelich. Now, Woodruff, he's been great this year. Obviously, he could have, he's had some questionable games, I guess you could, if that's the way you want to word it. But overall, he's got about a 3.68 ERA, which isn't terrible. But again, he's also given up the long ball a few times, which has boosted that ERA up. Now, again, like with people like Josh Bell for the Pittsburgh Pirates, you don't want to throw him freaking duds because he will knock the cover off the damn ball. But I think that Woodruff's going to be able to hold his own when we get into bullpen situations. Milwaukee's is far superior to what Pittsburgh has. And I just think that Davis is going to get hit early and often. And what I think is a gift here is obviously not that 250 line. It's the fact that we can take the run line and get it at $1.35. I think that's a gift. Being able to take $1.35 with a home team that's far superior offensively, defensively, the pitching matches up, the bullpen situations today far favor Milwaukee. So I'm going to lay it with the Brewers and take the run line at $1.35. Another play that I like that I actually just bet before doing this video was another totals play. And any of my clients know, and you watching these videos, I've been big on unders lately. I've really been hitting a lot of unders. Haven't gone to a lot of overs. I've bet them a few times this year. We've been successful with overs, but I've really been favoring unders in totals play. And I think that a game that people are going to be jumping all over to take the over is this game between the Mariners and the Angels, because the Mariners are the #1 team in baseball to back when it comes to an over. It's not the Texas Rangers. They're very close second. It is the Seattle Mariners. They give up home runs. They give up a lot of hits. And they're not a bad hitting team. When you're playing, in the AL West against teams that throw, freaking wet noodles at you, balls tend to leave the park. So with Hanny and Gonzalez on the mound, two lefties, that's the key here, is not the fact that the Angels and the Mariners can't hit, because they can. It's the fact that neither one of these teams hits left-handers well at all. We know that the Angels don't. I've spoken about that many times on video about how the Angels do not hit lefties well at all. And if you go back and look at the Mariners against lefties, those are the games that tend to go under and be low scoring when they're having to face left-handers that can go out there and pitch at least 5 innings. So I'm looking at the bullpen situation. At least one middle reliever from each team is also a left-hander, and it's their spot of the lineup. So we could be looking at not only 2 starting left-handers, but 2 starting middle relievers that are also both left-handed. So we could get 6 to 7 innings of baseball with all lefties. That is a recipe for an under all day long. Now again, this is baseball. Anything can happen. Knowing these 2 teams, they could put up 10 runs in the first inning. But if we go off of statistics, and if we go off of the number, and we go off of what the facts are these teams can't hit left-handers. And you got 2 decent left-handers on the mound that can play ball and go deeper into games than what has become the normal in the AL West. So at a total like 9.5, that should tell you right there, with 2 teams that usually go over, the odds makers know these teams can't hit. They're toying with you with that 9.5 right there. It's almost close to the number, but most games involving the Mariners should open up at 10 to 10.5, sometimes even higher. Now, if the game opened up at 8.5, that is where I think the number should be. But it opened up at 9.5. We can get it at 9.5. I see 1.9 right there, but I'm seeing 9.5 across the board. I like the under. I really do. We've been zoning in on unders well, but I like the under. And that's what I'm going to stick to that. So the Milwaukee Brewers run line minus $1.35. Mariners Angels under 9.5 runs. Big top play. Piercy, send me an email. Let's get you on a free week. And let's go out there and kill it, guys. $39.99 for a day. You will get the top tier play, or $99 for the entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It includes the big top tier play, and it also includes the rest of today's card, as well as Saturday and Sunday's premium and top tier plays. NASCAR not included. That is completely separate. But we will have a big NASCAR card this week, so make sure you jump on that as well. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. Let's go cash these 2 plays. Keep this free play train absolutely rolling. Keep these top tiers rolling, and keep everybody making money. Go get it.